There's no reason for drastic changes. You would have to change drastic if you think specific parts of the team need a drastic change or whatever, or players lost desire, determination, whatever. That's not the case. I know that. I know them long enough. But you have to change anyway. You have to bring in fresh legs, fresh blood, and that's what we did. And it's not only Sadio left us, Takumi Minamino and Divock Origi left us. One or two more players might leave us in this transfer window, but we brought in with Darwin, Fabio, and with Calvin, three really interesting players, and that changed the whole dynamic in the team, and that's what you need, because I cannot invent football every day new and tell the boys, by the way, last we played like this, now we play completely different, just to keep them on their toes. No, but in our case we can help ourselves a little bit by bringing in new boys and changing the dynamic and give it all a fresh start, and that's exactly what we will try.
One thing that is new for every single manager this season is a mid-season World Cup. How do you manage that?
Don't know yet. We will see that. It's now not that complicated. The situation is always the same. You have some players who come back early, some come a little bit later, and the other ones come back very late. In this case, if you go to the final or you play for a third place, will have 1 week until Boxing Day. So look, we sit here, we talk about it. If I now say it's not perfect, then people tell me I'm a moaner or whatever. So I think everyone knows it's not perfect. If you compare it, that's the domestic thing. We all have the same situation. Depends a little bit which countries goes far. So if Brazil goes far, we have probably a few players involved. If England goes far, we have 2 players involved, or these kind of things. If Holland goes far, all these kind of things. That's one thing, but we have to make sure that we give the boys enough time to rest. And only now we have the 5 subs, which is absolutely crucial and great news. But UEFA and FIFA have to be careful with what they really want, because they want high quality in the tournaments, and if you have tiled players in the tournaments, you don't have high quality. So we really have to think, and the Premier League has to think as well. I know, come on, this kind of thing, 1 week, you become world champion, for example, England, hopefully, and then 1 week later, Boxing Day, everybody expects you to be ready again. That never happened before in history of football, but for this generation, it happens again and again and again. Not exactly that, but in similar situations. So we have to make sure that we really all talk about the right stuff and give the players a rest, that they can be the players they are able to be, and not the players left by all the intensity around.